With the release of Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 9, Old Friends Not Forgotten, many of you are wondering, why are Ahsoka's lightsabers blue in the Siege of Mandalore? Why does Ahsoka now have blue lightsabers instead of her original two green ones? I'm going to break down exactly how she may have acquired these new blue blades with a surprising twist that involves her former master, Anakin Skywalker. So before we dive deep into it, remember to subscribe to the channel to be notified as soon as I release my Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 10 recap plus explainer video when it drops on Disney+. Right as the Siege of Mandalore was about to begin, Ahsoka was handed a box by her former master, Anakin Skywalker, which contained the old lightsabers that she used before her framing and exile from the Jedi Order. Ahsoka initially lost her two green blades in a duel with former friend Barriss Offee after she framed her for an attack on the Jedi Temple. Fortunately, Anakin took the lightsabers and watched over them for the months between Ahsoka's return. As she took her lightsabers from the box and ignited their blades, many of us were shocked to see them emanating a blue glow instead of the green that we were all familiar with. Is this a continuity error that contradicts the Ahsoka novel, or is there a greater reason behind their colour change? The Ahsoka novel states numerous times that during the Siege of Mandalore, Ahsoka uses her green blades instead of the blue ones that we see in the episode. The book states, she turned them off and told herself that it was their incandescent green glow in the dark night that made her eyes water. This line takes place during the Siege of Mandalore, confirming a contradiction. The book also goes on to state, the familiar green energy sang as she activated her lightsabers and moved to engage, further confirming the usage of the green blades during the siege. One potential solution to the change is that in the time between Ahsoka's exile from the Jedi Order and their reunion before the Siege of Mandalore, Anakin may have placed two new Kyber crystals in the lightsaber before returning them. This is backed up by the statement in the episode, I took care of them, they're as good as new, maybe a little better. This would also make sense as the colour of a Kyber crystal is determined the moment it is harvested and is based on the emotional and moral traits of its harvester. As we know Anakin already has a blue lightsaber, it's entirely possible that he harvested two new Kyber crystals, imparting his own traits onto them. This would then of course result in the crystals having a blue coloration similar to his own blade. Another possibility is that Dave Filoni simply retconned the colour of the lightsabers to paint a more coherent picture of Ahsoka's character throughout the show and bring her more in line with the teachings of her master. This would mean that throughout the entire show Ahsoka was using blue coloured blades, instead of the green that the animation shows. This is definitely a potential solution, but it doesn't fix the clear description of the green blades from the Ahsoka novel. Either way, let me know what you guys think happened to Ahsoka's lightsabers between her exile from the Jedi Order and her return at the Siege of Mandalore. Remember to subscribe to the channel to be notified as soon as I release my Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 10 recap and explainer as soon as it drops. Thanks so much for watching, cheers guys.